Welcome to APush for 5, your shortcut to mastering the AP U.S. history exam. Let's jump into period 4, 1800 to 1848, where America transformed through democracy, reform, and growth. Question 1. Stimulus. We are all Republicans. We are all Federalists. Jefferson's first inaugural address, 1801. Question. In this address, Jefferson sought primarily to A. Justify a temporary expansion of executive power following the disputed election. B. Condemn Federalist interference in judicial appointments. C. Heal partisan divisions by emphasizing shared Republican principles. D. Announce his plans for economic self-sufficiency through protectionist policies. The correct answer is C. Heal partisan divisions by emphasizing shared Republican principles. Jefferson's inaugural aimed for political reconciliation and unity after the bitter 1800 contest, presenting Republican government as broad enough for all citizens. Question 2. Stimulus. The debt and taxes of the United States are like the spider's web which the people must tear away to recover their freedom. Jefferson to Gallatin, 1802. Question. This letter most directly reflects Jefferson's A. Preference for federal subsidies to stimulate westward migration. B. Desire to maintain the Bank of the U.S. for stability. C. Determination to dismantle Hamiltonian fiscal systems that favored commercial elites. D. Realization that a funded debt could bind the states together. The correct answer is C. Determination to dismantle Hamiltonian fiscal systems that favored commercial elites. Jefferson viewed Hamilton's debt system as corrupt and elitist, seeking to shrink government, reduce spending, and repeal internal taxes. Question 3. Stimulus. It is emphatically the province and duty of the Judicial Department to say what the law is. Marbury versus Madison, 1803. Question. The principle in this statement established that A. Executive departments were immune from judicial scrutiny in appointments. B. States retained equal interpretive power in constitutional questions. C. Congress could overturn judicial decisions through a legislative supremacy. D. The judiciary possessed authority to invalidate acts conflicting with the Constitution. The correct answer is D. The judiciary possessed authority to invalidate acts conflicting with the Constitution. Marshall's ruling created judicial review, elevating the court as co-equal with Congress and the presidency in constitutional interpretation. Question 4. Stimulus. A turtle labeled "Oh Grab Me" bites a merchant attempting to trade. Political cartoon on the Embargo Act, 1807. Question. The criticism in the cartoon most directly concerns Jefferson's attempt to A. Encourage agricultural exports over manufactured goods. B. Protect American neutrality through economic coercion rather than open war. C. Limit the influence of New England merchants in federal politics. D. Transfer U.S. commerce to domestic canals and turnpikes. The correct answer is B. Protect American neutrality through economic coercion rather than open war. The "Oh Grab Me" cartoon mocked the Embargo Act, which hurt U.S. trade while failing to pressure Britain or France, showing the limits of peaceful coercion. Question 5. Stimulus. The Constitution has made no provision for our holding foreign territory. Yet, it is our duty to act for the public good. Jefferson on the Louisiana Purchase, 1803. Question. Jefferson's statement reveals his A. Concern that the purchase would strengthen Federalist control of Western lands. B. Desire to keep native nations as sovereign partners within Louisiana. C. Willingness to adopt implied powers when national interest outweighed strict ideology. D. Expectation that France would retain commercial privileges in the ceded area. The correct answer is C. Willingness to adopt implied powers when national interest outweighed strict ideology. Though a strict constructionist, Jefferson invoked implied powers to complete the Louisiana Purchase, doubling U.S. territory and advancing agrarian ideals. Question 6. Stimulus. Let Britain be made to feel the lash of our resentment. Let her know we are not a divided people. Henry Clay, 1811. Question. Clay's words best reflect which broader trend? A. Western and Southern nationalism coupled with territorial ambition. B. New England merchants' frustration with trade disruptions. C. Jeffersonian insistence on neutrality with France. D. Federalist determination to protect manufacturing through high tariffs. The correct answer is A. Western and Southern nationalism coupled with territorial ambition. The Warhawks embodied assertive nationalism, seeking to defend U.S. honor, stop British interference, and expand westward. Question 7. Stimulus. No embargo shall last more than 60 days. Representation and taxation shall be revised to reflect free persons only. Hartford Convention Resolutions, 1814. Question. These resolutions reflected A. Western demands for federal subsidies to expand frontier settlement. B. Southern insistence on parity through the Three-Fifths Compromise. C. Regional opposition to Democratic-Republican trade and war policies. D. Early nationalist support for manufacturing and internal improvements. The correct answer is C. Regional opposition to Democratic-Republican trade and war policies. The Hartford Convention showed New England Federalists' sectional dissent, opposing Madison's war and economic restrictions. Question 8. Stimulus. The American continents are henceforth not to be considered as subjects for future colonization by any European powers. Monroe's Message to Congress, 1823. Question. The principle stated above primarily aimed to A. Support Latin American revolutions through military intervention. B. Prevent new European colonization while asserting U.S. diplomatic independence. C. Expand U.S. naval presence in the Pacific. D. Secure permanent alliances with Britain. The correct answer is B. Prevent new European colonization while asserting U.S. diplomatic independence. The Monroe Doctrine declared the Western Hemisphere closed to Europe, symbolizing U.S. confidence and emerging hemispheric leadership. Question 9. Stimulus. By uniting the labor of the East with the produce of the West and the cotton of the South, we shall make the Union strong. Henry Clay, 1824. Question. Clay's vision sought to A. Re-establish Hamiltonian debt assumptions to stabilize currency. B. Encourage foreign capital investment through low tariffs. C. Restrict imports to protect Western farmers from British markets. D. Create a self-sufficient national economy integrating regional strengths. The correct answer is D. Create a self-sufficient national economy integrating regional strengths. Clay's American system promoted tariffs, a national bank, and internal improvements to knit regional economies together. Question 10. Stimulus. The power to tax involves the power to destroy. The states have no power to retard the operations of constitutional laws enacted by Congress. Chief Justice Marshall, McCulloch v. Maryland, 1819. Question. The decision supported which interpretation? A. Federal government holds implied powers beyond enumerated ones. B. Congress must obtain unanimous state consent for federal taxation. C. States may regulate interstate commerce for local benefit. D. Strict constructionism prevents fiscal overreach. The correct answer is A. Federal government holds implied powers beyond enumerated ones. Marshall's court affirmed federal supremacy and the constitutionality of the bank, defining broad implied powers under the necessary and proper clause. Thanks for watching APush for 5. Let us know in the comments which questions you like the most. If today's practice helped you, tap like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future videos. And share this with a friend who's also aiming for that 5. If you want more hands-on learning or direct feedback, reach out directly. We'd love to help you take your prep to the next level. See you in the next video.